Okay, now go live. Hey, everybody. This is like take 1239. No, it's not. It's actually probably three. Three, though, seriously. We're working on making sure you hear me, making sure because you did not hear me on the last one. And I got to go live on Instagram. Okay. We'll go live now. It is not wanting to. Okay, go live. We're live. I'm telling you. And the only way to really do this is to do it while you all are watching. I can't like record it and do it because there's a little thing that says go live right there, but it does not work. So I'm trying again, honey. We'll see. Hey, did y'all check out my new reel that I put on? I had the book on there. I guess I can hear somebody give me a heart. Thank you so much for the heart. Hey, we are on. Well, the light is on Instagram. So I'm saying we are live on Loretta McNary Show on Instagram. We're live on Loretta McNary Show on YouTube. We are live on Loretta McNary LinkedIn, and we're live on 4 of my Facebook pages. Yes. So to test, there were 2 reasons I wanted to go live. Now I have shows tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning, but I'm using Instagram now. I've got to do better Instagram. So there's a software that allows you to go live simultaneously. I've used it before. I just wasn't using it for Instagram. So what we're doing, I want to know, there used to be this show called What's on Your Mind. So what's on your mind, everybody? I'm going to tell you what's on mine, but I also want this to be a conversation and not just a monologue. Even though I don't have a guest right now, I really want to know what's going on with you. Do you have an event you want to type in the comments and I will promote it for you? I'll even put it on the screen. And then thirdly, I want to know if you are an author, if you have a book coming out, if you have one already out and you want to promote it, you can do it. I got permission from the executive producer of the show. I can do free promos right now while I'm testing out this software. My new book is coming out. It's called it's so good. Live Like You Believe. I'm super, super excited about this book, honey, because it's more than a book. It's more than a message. It's going to be a movement. We are working on merch. Yeah, so it'll be hats, t-shirts, backpacks, everything with Live Like You Believe, because that message is so powerful. I can't take credit for it. It was given to me in my spirit by the Holy Spirit. I truly believe that. And it's 10 power moves to help heal, rise, and lead, right? Because everybody has something they're dealing with. We can't let it go for whatever reason. And when you can't let stuff go, it's hard to get new stuff in. Just imagine if it's a jar, a bowl, or something you want to put in new sand or new rocks or new Kool-Aid. Well, you can if the old stuff is still sitting there. So Live Like You Believe is going to help with those to help you reframe your thinking, to help you to walk like you believe, to pray like you believe, to talk like you believe, to go like you believe. It's going to be everything. And I'm super excited about this new mantle. It's a clarion call because as believers, now this is for everybody. Like the spiritual principles work for everybody, whether you're a believer or not, it works for you. These power moves will work for you, right? And I can't wait to get in front of you to tell you what they are. There's some amazing stories that I included in the book, including my own personal story, not just my personal story about, being a mom of 5 amazing sons, having a TV talk show that's been nationally syndicated twice, not all the high stuff, the good stuff, the accomplishments and the achievements. Speaking of some, I got to share. But it's about those times when I was in the valley and I didn't even tell and what my sons knew. I was so low at some points, y'all. I wanted to just like not talk to anybody. I cried for days and days, especially when I fell and broke my leg, 2 of the bones in my leg. I cried there. Like that was hard for me. That valley experience lasted 18 months or more, but the first 8 to 10 months were tremendously difficult. Yes. Yes, I still did the show, but honey, I have scars. I have a titanium rod in my right leg. I have a titanium metal plate in my ankle, and I have a ton of titanium screws in my ankle and in my leg, right? So that time was tough. I couldn't drive. I could not drive my car. I could not get out of my room. It's crazy, but I talk about that. Hello, Miss Shirley. How are you? Thank you so much for sharing. She always shares. She shares like I got to send her a t-shirt and I got to send her some merch with Live Like You Believe and Loretta McNary show because she's like one of the most sharing persons on social media for me. So, Shirley, if you know anybody who has a book, this is the time for them to come on and watch the show and put in the comments what the name of their book is, where people can purchase the book, and I will promote it for them for free. And if they have an event that's coming up, we got Juneteenth stuff happening. We have Father's Day happening. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. And I'm so glad that people stop, especially my friends, my family, don't say Happy Father's Day to me. I am not a father. Was a single mom raising my sons, but I could not be their dad. I was not their father. So they did not give me Father's Day cards. Thank God for that. But people did, they would text me and say, Happy Father's Day. I'm like, no, because I had the best father. And to me, that's like takes away from him to say I was a father. I can't be a father. I can't. I wasn't. I was just mom on overload though. So if you have an event you want to share, put it in the comments. Shirley, if you know an author, you can add their information and I'll shout it out because I'm actually testing this new software that allows me to be on Instagram. I've been all over the social media platform for years, especially since COVID, but I wasn't on Instagram live. And now this software allows me to do that. So I should be, it has a green check mark. So I'm live on one of those Instagram accounts. So I have a new book coming out and it will be here locally at the Novel Bookstore at Perkins Extended and Poplar. That's the East Memphis area. They're going to order books as soon as it's available on Ingram.com. And I'm super excited for my first bookstore. And it's also going to be available on Amazon.com and on Ingram.com. You can get it there. It'll be at other bookstores. Of course, you can order from our website and directly from me, but it really counts if you can do the Amazon.com and the Ingram. And I need to sell like the first week. And this is going to sound crazy to you all probably because it sounded a little crazy to me, but to be considered to be considered as a New York Times bestselling author, you have to sell anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 books your first week. Honey, I believe nothing's too hard for my God, so I can do it. I need your help, but I can do it. We can make it happen, right? Nothing's too hard. People thought national syndication, having your TV talk show on major broadcast networks in 70% of the country was hard, was difficult. I did it twice and on my way again for the third time. So I really do live like I believe what God says. So this book is just catching up with that. But I had to go through some stuff to really have this book relevant and relatable, because if all you hear about are my mountaintop experiences, my celebrity interviews, my trips, my red carpet stuff, honey, you think this Loretta, and people ask me, Loretta, do you ever have all the time? When I finished this book on Sunday, I had a cousin who passed on Sunday. I had my interview with David and Tamla Mann, April 17th. Well, my uncle passed on April 17th. And I've lost a son. I mean, come on, you lose a child. Whew. That's what convinced me that God is who he say he is, that he is real. Because honey, even now it's tough. It's so tough to even deal with it. But life happens to us all. But I still want to do this movement where I'm encouraging you all the time, not just on social media, but in your cities, at your churches, at your companies, at your corporations, at your nonprofits, at your AKA meetings, at your Delta meetings, at your NAACP meetings, at your human resource meeting, whatever it is. I want to come share, live like you believe in a way that is profound and relatable. And of course, it's high energy because it's me. But change has to be made mentally before it can be made outwardly. I really do believe that. So we're almost at the 10-minute mark. Nobody wanted to share and take advantage of this opportunity, and that's okay. That's okay. I don't know when I'll do that again. But the other thing I wanted to do was really to test the software, and it works. I'm live all over the place. And you will hear a lot more about my book, Live Like You Believe. 10 Power Moves to Heal, Rise, and Lead. We all need it. My audience is women, but men can utilize this book and get something out of it. It's all about becoming your highest level of expression, your original version of who you were created to be, without all the noise and the watered down version and all the shrinking and the hiding and feeling like you can't and you don't have support and all the excuses. Well, I'm going to help you with that. I'm going to help you with that. Yes, we're going to help and grow together. So this has been 10 minutes. That's what I wanted to do. I figured it out. I told you it wasn't going to win. I pitied the fool. I pitied the software that tries to challenge me. Like the book challenged me, the formatting and the editing. I wanted to do it all myself. I ended up calling one of the best to do it, Sheila Bell, as my editor, and she formatted the book. And it is gorgeous, honey. It is a gorgeous work. And not to mention the writing, the manuscript was really good because the Holy Spirit, I really believe he breathed that in me, and I wrote it well. I still look at it and like, did I really do that? But I got all these pages and all these notes that say, yes, you did. You wrote that book, girl. So look for me in a city near you, a church near you, a business near you. I will be everywhere. Cindy Lee, thank you, darling. Yes, the book is uploaded to Ingram and Amazon, waiting on the proof so it can be released. And hopefully by Sunday, which is my date that I said I wanted it live, is June the 8th. You know, I love numbers 3, 5, 7, 8. I love the number 9. I like a lot of numbers, but those are like my go-to. And so when I plan stuff, I try to make it around those dates or my children's birthday dates. But Cindy Lee, what about your book? Put something in the notes that I can promote. Tell people to go and follow Cindy Lee. She is the creator and president of, what is it? The Bucket List. Yeah, we just had her on the show, and she's been coming on annually talking about the Bucket List, National Bucket List Day. That's her creation. It's on the calendars and everything. Growing your business through referrals. Yes, reach out to her. Okay. And the director of my book is, oh my goodness. So yeah, this book is for entrepreneurs. It's for corporate professionals. It's for people who just feel stuck. We have to get away from titles, right? I want to talk to the person, not your title. I want to encourage, inspire, empower, and help mold and shape that person you were created beyond the titles, beyond how much you make and you don't make. It's not about that. It's about how you live. And if you live like you believe, honey, the movement is real. We will have merchandise with Live Like You Believe on it, from hats and, scarves and t-shirts and socks and book bags and purses and bracelets, and everything will have. It's a movement. It's not just a book. If you think it's just a book, if you're counting on it just being a book, you're counting wrong. You are counting wrong. This is a movement, honey. It's going to be a national, and then it's going to be a global movement because I have a global audience. So you want to make sure you're connecting. So if you know somebody who owns a bookstore, please let me know. If you know a book club group who would love to use the book or have me come speak and empower at the book club, or a church, a women's group would be fantastic. An association for women, a club, a network for women, all of that. Reach out and book a sister. Yes, we're going to do this, honey. We are not staying the same. If you are the same person you were 5 years ago, something's wrong. If you're the same person you were 3 years ago, 2 years ago, if you're the same person you were December 31st, 2024, and you had all these plans and you did not do it, well, honey, this book is for you. Oh my goodness. See, you already know, Cindy Lee, my book signing will not be your average book signing. I promise you, it's going to have some bells and whistles somewhere. It's going to be that book signing. Yes, it'll be classy and sophisticated, right? But honey, it's gonna be more than me sitting at a table signing books. I promise you. Don't come just expecting that. Right? That's good. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's going to be something else. It's going to be more to it. So thank you all so much for your time. I said 10 minutes. We're up to 15 minutes now, but thank you all so much. And in closing, think positive, dream big dreams, help somebody do the same. And now we're adding live like you believe. Until the next time, see you soon. Bye for now.